In this first video, we're going to be looking at some of the basic features of 123D design. If you hover your mouse over here on the 123D design symbol, you'll see some features that are kind of, basic features of most programs. You'll be able to create a new workspace. You'll be able to open up an existing one, and so on. This is save a copy is like your save as button. You'll be using that from time to time. Import we don't use very much. Export as 3D, we will use that quite a bit, and that will come up. I'll show you exactly how to use it, but we'll always be exporting it as this STL format. That's what we'll be doing. So that's your kind of like your file button. You can also use this little arrow to get there. Some of the other features are, we've got this move feature. We use this quite a bit, move and rotate. Some of the other ones on here we don't use a whole lot, but they will come up as you go through. Move is number one. These primitive shapes, we're going to use those a lot as you go through, so you're going to see me using those, and that's where you find them is primitives. Sketch is one that I'm going to show you how to use. You can, if you don't want to use a pre-made shape, you can sketch your own. I don't generally use this, but I will use these polyline and a spline from time to time. And if you want to experiment with the two-point arc, you can try that as well. The construct tools, we use extrude a lot. The other ones we don't use a whole lot. I show you way later on how to use those as some special skills. The modify, we don't use this one, these first three a whole lot. We end up using the fillet and the chamfer quite a bit though. Split we don't use very much either. Pattern, you'll see that one will come up. Grouping, we use this one quite a bit at the end when or if we want to group something all together so that it's one solid object. Merge, we don't use it a ton, but subtract, we will use that quite a bit. And you'll see how we use that later on. Measure, I don't generally use that one. I usually go over to this one here and use this ruler if I need it. You're going to need it for the ruler, or the Lego blocks later on. This T stands for text, which I'm going to show you how to use when you make your name tag. And then this snap feature, I don't generally use it that much because it's once things are snapped together, they don't work good. But I'll show you how to use it anyways. So that's it for this first video. I was just going to show you this top bar. In the next one, we'll learn how we actually put shapes on the platform and actually move them around and do some more interesting things with it.